Buddy in here. Hello, hello. Hi, Wrangler. Look at this. We're live. We're super early, you guys. I am so sorry. I just cannot be forced into a set time frame. I just can't do it. I don't know what's wrong with me or what my problem is. I got stuff, you guys. I have to tell you about it. I'm so excited that I actually just got out of the shower for the second time today. And I put all of my pre-makeup stuff on. My hands are clean. Like I said, I just got out of the wash. And I wanted to tell you a little bit. So we're going to do a get ready with me. And then I'm going to share the exciting stuff that I'm going to be doing today and tomorrow. I'm so excited. And I'm so sorry for all of you guys that don't want to pay the $1.99 to become a member so you can talk. I fully understand. I don't expect you to. I love everybody that's a member to my channel. I love everybody that just subscribes. I love everybody here. Even the people that watch that don't subscribe to me, that don't like me. I truly love you all. I really do. So, where do I start? Where do I start? I'm in such a good mood. And that's weird for me. Sorry, let me fix this a little bit. I need a stand. Somebody that knows anything about YouTube or how to set up your perfect setup, please DM me some examples. I bought a tapestry the other day, and so we're going to have a pretty cool backdrop that I'm going to use. And I'm excited for that. I have a microphone, I have a headset, I have my AirPods for when I use my phone like I am right now. But I just want to get better. I want to do better. I want to do more content. I want to expand. I don't want to keep covering the same drama over and over and over. Even though it is interesting to me as well, but it's just not, it's not fun for me. And it kind of makes me anxious, which is where we're at today. So I woke up, okay, and I'm at home by myself, which is not very common. I don't have Ava. She's with her dad. And of course, she's texting me now because I don't know. She can probably tell I'm live. And hey, Ava. Hi, Ava. Text me when I'm done with my live, please, honey. So, I'm going to wait until she stops. Hopefully she gets the memo. Hi, Timmy. And so what happened today? Why am I like this? Okay. So I woke up this morning and I woke up at 6 something. I forced myself to go back to sleep because I'm like, it is Saturday. I refuse to wake up. Okay. So that happened. And so I slept a little longer, but it was okay, whatever. I kind of didn't go back to sleep. I was up. And so I went downstairs, made a huge pot of coffee, and I usually do 2 cups for 1 scoop of coffee. Like if I'm making 6 cups of coffee, I usually do 3 scoopfuls of the coffee, you know? Today I did 6 full scoopfuls of coffee for 6 cups of coffee. So, those of you guys that know that I have anxiety, red flag number 1. Yeah. So, I eat my waffles. Me and Wrangler are sitting outside for a little bit as long as we can bear it. It's literally like 34 degrees outside. So, it's close to impossible to just chill out there. It's cold. And so, I come back inside. I'm fine. I'm like, I want to watch some Netflix because I never watch Netflix because I don't have a TV in my room. And my mom usually sits downstairs on the couch downstairs and she watches her shows. And then my dad, in his bedroom, that TV, typically me and Ava every now and then will watch. But most of the time, we don't watch TV. We watch stuff on our devices. Usually it's just YouTube. And so I'm not really caught up on any of that stuff. And so I figured, hey, I'll catch up on some YouTube. So I watched Don't Look Up. I watched Life as We Know It, which I couldn't think of what the name was of that show after I got done watching it for the life of me. I could not. It's like something's misfiring in my brain. And then I sat there for an additional 3 hours watching the comedy show of a guy named Brett Kierstaff or Kier something K, the guy that does comedy with his shirt off the whole time. And that was fun. That was so much fun that I forgot that it was 1 o'clock and that I needed to eat something, because I'm probably hypoglycemic when I don't eat after a couple of hours, and especially if I had a big cup of coffee, I start to get the jitters really bad. And so I am like sitting downstairs watching this comedy show for like going on 3 hours, and I'm like starting to shake. And so my mental illness, for those of you guys that don't know, is anxiety, and it's health related anxiety. So when I start feeling funky, which in this example, it was extreme jitteriness. I mean, I was like, okay. So then I went to go grab a big cup full of water, and then I went to go get snacks, which is the worst thing you can do, because I'm trying not to be a fat lard anymore, and I'm really trying to work on my things that I eat, my appetite, my diet. And I ended up eating the rest of the bag of potato chips that I had, and I ended up eating organic coconut round cookies with dark chocolate on the other side. Those are so good. And then I ended up drinking this giant cup of water like this big so that I can maybe flush my system out. And it wasn't killing my jitters. I still was getting really bad jitters. I was getting not palpitations, but you could tell it was just like that coffee high. And I know that that's what it was. But I'm like, after a couple more minutes, I'm like, yeah, I really have to go get my anxiety medicine, which I hate doing because I know in my head it's literally the coffee. It's literally what I ate or didn't eat. It's literally just your body telling you, hey, you need to calm down, eat right, drink more water, stop doing what you're doing. And yet my brain is still like, heart attack. And so I ended up taking my anxiety medicine, and I ended up taking aspirin again, because that's what I do. And I realized something. I was an EMT for 2 years, mainly volunteer, nothing special, nothing like heroic, but I liked it. I really enjoyed it. At some points, I really truly felt like that might be my calling. I had a really good time doing it. And so today I made a phone call to my old station, which is Station 1, Ocean Park, and I spoke to one of my friends from back in the day. And I said, hey, what would it take for me to come back up to the station? Can I do a ride-on? Which, for those of you guys that know, right now with COVID that's going on, ride-ons are probably not something that every station or any station, if that is going to allow. Because of COVID, they're going to probably restrict that for now, just because it's so rampant right now. COVID right now is out of control. But a ride-on is where typically you would sign up and you would go for an ambulance shift, which is typically 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And that was how I got signed up and interested in EMS. I literally, hey, get out of my purse. Excuse me, sir. Dogs are like toddlers. I'm sorry about that. So let me tell you, what I just put on is the Firming Luxury. Look at the reflection. Firming Luxury Retinol Under Eye Salve. Yellow beeswax, uncured pork lard, apricot oil, organic mango butter, KK oil, or kaki oil, organic carrot seed oil, olive oil. He just took one of my things. Man, you are a dick. He gets on my nerves so much. He's worse than a toddler at times. And, stop it. Organic carrot seed oil, olive oil, vitamin E oil, essential oils of vetiver, rosemary, and lavender, okay? It smells amazing. It's like a balm, and like you saw me put it on, it goes underneath the eye. It's a retinol, and so it should help with firming the under eye, and it should help with some correction from under the eye where it gets puffy and where you have the problematic areas. This is from a YouTube channel that also has an Etsy page, and I believe her channel is called Daphne Reloaded. I'll have to put it down in the description when I'm done. So my story with the EMS, I called the guy that I was friends with from when I was in EMS, and I said, you know, I really want to come check out the station because there's a lot of upgrades they've done. While they've been on COVID lockdowns, they've been doing massive redos and remodelings, and a whole bunch of different things have changed to where it's really exciting to see a station that you've been ride or die with come so far and get so many new expansions, and they're getting new ambulances, and one of the ambulances is going to be orange, which is super exciting. This is, I'm just showing you guys some of the things that I got. This is Homemade Health and face products. Retinol resurfacing serum. Here, let me see if you guys can read that. Can you guys read that? You can't tell me because you're not members. I'm so sorry. I really have to keep doing these member streams so that I can encourage people to still member to my channel. And usually I'm going to be better at telling you guys when these streams are going to occur. But sometimes you just got to go when you got to go. And so I just wanted to smell it. I can't. This is bad. Okay. So yeah, I'm not going to put it on top of the other under eye stuff that I put on. But this is actually a resurfacing serum, and so it's probably for all over, but I don't want to overdo it at the moment. I also got this. Wait a minute. So what I was talking about, the EMS stuff, I am going to schedule to go in to do study group and maybe possibly look into getting signed up with the administrative angle of working with Ocean Park, which is like handling the inquiries of people calling, asking if they want to do ride-alongs or, you know, how to donate, because all of Virginia Beach and the rescue squads in Virginia Beach are volunteers. How amazing is that, you guys? They're all volunteers, every single one of them, except for the paid paramedics. They're all volunteers. So this is another product that I got with my order from Daphne Reloaded, and this is the Sweet Lime Crushed Diamond Lip Oil. Organic coconut oil, avocado oil, apricot oil, sunflower oil, olive oil, vitamin E oil, organic stevia extract, essential oil of lime, crushed diamond powder, eco mica, and eco minerals. So, see, it's super cool looking. Can you see any difference? I can't. All right, whatever. It smells really good though. So, what we're gonna do is tomorrow we're going to visit Ocean Park, and I'm going to try and camera some of the events that go down when they have study sessions, and hopefully they're at a good part in their study group, because maybe we can see some live trauma assessments or medical assessments that you have to do in the back of an ambulance. Maybe we can get a tour of the ambulance that's currently running. Maybe we can go for a drive in the ambulance, because I'm technically still certified as an EMT, which is woo, exciting. And so that's going to be the next thing that I'm going to be doing with my channel right now. I don't know how far it's going to go or how much I'm going to get into it based on, you know, the things that are going around us for the sickness that we can't talk about here. But yeah, we'll see. So maybe I can go back to being an EMT and having a purpose in life. We will see. So, I got another KVD Good Apple foundation. And this one is medium 27. The last time that I did a review of this product, it was medium 39. It was a little darker. It made my face look extremely yellow before we blended it out. And then it somehow managed to be like this amazing looking foundation. It was the weirdest thing. It was truly the weirdest thing. So we're going to try it. Hopefully I can do it okay with just looking in here as my mirror. Stop it. Stop it. This is not your show, Rangi. This is not your puff. You cannot eat my makeup puff. Stop it. He wants to eat my makeup puff. Stop it. Now it's dirty. So, you start off with little dabbies. Stop it. I cannot do anything without my dog being up in my face. You guys, stop it. And you know what's really sad with my channel? And I'm going to just say it all because that's how I am. I'm very straight up. I say things that shouldn't be said out loud sometimes, well, most of the time. But I'm trying to keep a positive outlook to this channel, and I'm really trying to stay out of the drama and talking about the drama, because right now we could seriously talk it out. So there's so much that can be talked about. Nat is back. Roadhog and Mrs. Roadhog are claiming that Nat is threatening them. T-Spiracy is being stalked by Jessie, like to the point where it's freaking scary. I caught the tail end of her. I'm going to do a GoFundMe to find somebody that'll pay for my lawsuit that I'm going to file against T-Spiracy. It's creepy, girl. It is straight up creepy. Stop doing that. You are acting like a psycho creepy person. Then who else is there? Then is still the Steve McRae / Chesh / battle with Waxy, which you don't like what she said. Just get over it. I don't understand why. I mean, people don't have to like each other. We understand you don't like Waxy for what she said, but why? Why keep going on and on and on? Like, you're basically harassing this old lady who, yes, said something she probably shouldn't have. She's not going to do a rebuttal or correction. Clearly, it is what it is. Why keep going on? I just don't understand people, and I really want to understand people. I want to understand people so much to the point where I try to continue to watch them so that I can see if, you know, maybe by watching them but so many times, I can possibly get the understanding as to why they're the way they are and why they're doing what they're doing. And that never happens. But hey, I still keep trying. So, what else is going on? Some of you guys caught on when I did a comment the other night in somebody's stream. It was Thursday night. A lot of messages came through to me where people heard what I said. Well, they heard the people that were on the panel pull up my comments that I wrote in the chat and ask me what those comments were about. And I'm telling you, those people know exactly what those comments are about because I didn't stutter. I didn't sugarcoat. I don't ever sugarcoat. And so for those of you that went and sent me DMs trying to decipher or trying to figure out if I was okay or what I had said in those messages that I sent and why did I send them, I'm not going to go any farther in discussing the stuff that I said or explaining it to people, only because I feel like it was pretty self-explanatory. I specifically said, "Oh, the irony," which is the first comment that I hit send on, and Selfie put it on her screen, and she said, "Oh, the irony, PJ, what are you talking about?" And something to that nature. I'm terrible at paraphrasing. And then I didn't say anything again, but the reason that I said, "Oh, the irony," is because they were speaking about how somebody being in somebody else's chat that the other person doesn't like being problematic for another person was ridiculous. That was the message that came across. So, to me, I felt like they were just saying exactly what had happened to me and exactly what I felt they basically shunned me over, which was me accepting Yaya's apology due to the fact that I felt like it would help Selfie and her channel so that they don't get blamed for something that I had said prior. Anyway, that's beyond the point. I'm rambling. But basically, that had just happened, and so I had basically been publicly denounced as being in their crew for making amends with Yaya. And so for them to say, that somebody being in a chat of somebody that you don't like and it upsetting you is bad behavior or unaccepted behavior when you literally do, like, you did the same thing to me. You did the same thing to me. How can you not? Is it I'm trying to say it to the point where it's like resonating with all of you guys so you can understand why I felt the way that I did and why I said what I said and how ironic, because I felt like it was ironic. I'm like in my room singing, "Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid." So that's why I said that. But as the show continued and I kept listening and, I was busy doing something else. And so, of course, I was just listening in the background. Nothing serious. I don't remember what was said in the very end. That was just like, wow. They were trying to defend Mrs. Roadhog and Mrs. Roadhog going live with her son and having her son listen to his stepfather call him an idiot and say, certain things that I felt were very disrespectful to the child, shouldn't have had the child listen to. And she made a mistake. I get that. She made a mistake. So this whole stream, Selfie and JJ are like, trying to defend Mrs. Roadhog, which is all fine and dandy, but they said something to actually fully trigger me after that fact, and I actually don't even know what it is, but I said, "Y'all are liars. I don't care. Block me." It is what it is. JJ got super upset, and I've never seen JJ happy. So you guys know, JJ is upset. Upsetty spaghetti 24/7. That is who she is. I'm sorry. But she got upset because I said, "Y'all are liars." And therefore, that turned everyone into like this, "Oh, PJ, what are you doing? I got to check on you, blah, blah, blah." I am fine. I am better off here by myself with people that are not fake supporters. Hi, Danny. Good to see you. And so therefore, I'm not going to cry over people that no longer support me and publicly denounce me, even though they publicly didn't say my name, supposedly. But yet, hey, people know who you're referring to. They're not dumb. Just because you want to sugarcoat things and you want to pretend like this has nothing to do with this person or that person, or you don't want to talk about why you're no longer in Charlotte and Company's group, and you want to talk about, just why you're trying to stick your nose into all the groups that you're sticking your nose in now. You don't want to talk about that. It's because you got nobody else. And so at some point in life, as a grown-up, me being 39 years old, for example, I would start evaluating the things that I'm saying and I'm doing and the responses that I'm getting from other people. And I would start thinking to myself, hey, maybe it's me. Imagine that. I bet you if you asked Charlotte how many subs she lost when JJ took over her channel and started like the big bad dog that she is, and I say dog because Julie and JJ, similar thing, they both got called bulldogs for Charlotte in her channel, and Charlotte doesn't have the heart to speak out against it because she's told them in private several times, and I've been a part of it, not to engage. Hey, don't stick up for me on my behalf. Hey, don't taunt any of these people that are after me so that they go after me some more. Hey, stop engaging them. Stop going on their panel. Stop doing all this stuff in response to them. I don't want anything to do with it. That's Charlotte, by the way. That's what she would say. And next thing you know, we've got JJ on Real Entertainment News' panel screaming back and forth with Real Entertainment News. And of course, Real Entertainment News went straight at Charlotte. So how well do you think Charlotte's channel is doing now that you're gone, JJ? How well? I guarantee you the atmosphere is better. I guarantee you the people in the chat are happier. They don't feel like they're being micro-judged by you. And I guarantee you she's going to flourish now that you're gone. But with that being said, I'm not saying that as an insult to you or as a hate speech towards you. I'm not saying it to hurt you. I'm saying it because maybe It'll help you start looking within. It'll help you start recognizing that, hey, maybe I have some things that I need to work on. That's it. And so, on that note, I just, had to say some of my things that I wanted to say, because I feel like even though you're claiming that you're not going to discuss things or your fallouts or your things that have gone back and forth with your friends that, happen in the private that aren't going to be out in public, but yet you're insinuating things by discussing it, by not saying the person's name, and the people can clearly guess who you're actually talking about. So, we might as well just put it out in the open, because I'd rather at least say it than be saying it but not saying the person's name, because that just means you don't have the balls. Just like when I text messaged you and you deleted me or you blocked me instantly, you don't have the balls. So you think you're some big Billy badass? You're not. I'm sorry to tell you this. You're not a big Billy badass. You really, truly got to do some soul searching. And I say that from the bottom of my heart as somebody that also needs to do soul searching. I know I need to do things to work on me. I know I have issues. I know I cause problems. I know I have people that hate my guts. And it doesn't feel good. And so I know how you feel. I know that you have the same. And you don't really even have your own channel like I do. So there's something that you're doing, girl, that you really need to dig deep and get a little bit of help with from somebody, somewhere. And the way that you're doing to Selfie, that's not a friend. It's not a friend at all. And I'm sorry, but the month that we had that other Discord group where Selfie was not included in that Discord group, none of y'all wanted to take Selfie to the side and tell her, hey, we have some things that we would want to talk to you about. I wasn't close enough to Selfie to feel comfortable to do it, but I thought about it. So now that you're stuck like glue to Selfie, even though all this stuff has been aired out, you supposedly told her all your little secrets. But you didn't really, because if you were concerned about her drug use then, you should probably tell her, hey, you're concerned about that because you would want her to get help. You would want her to not be using drugs. You would want to not supply her with drugs. And for you to say that you've just given Selfie $100 or less, you are a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Sorry. I can't hold it back in anymore. It's like anytime that y'all do a stream, I'm going to be there to watch. Only simply because of the fact that I feel like Selfie having the stream that she has, where a lot of people that are addicts and need the help that she's very capable of offering them, but is not offering them because you, JJ, are standing in the way. You, JJ, are talking over top of Selfie to where she's really not being heard. You, JJ, are making Selfie look like she has a sharing brain cell that she shares with you. And so therefore, the whole message of sobriety and help and recovery, it's not going to get through until you step away, try and figure out what's going on with you and what's wrong with you. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you even. I just want to see people do the best that they can do. And I'm going to be the bitch that says it. I'm going to be who says it. Because it's me. I'd rather say it than have all of this time go by and nobody say it. And then, God forbid somebody overdoses or has, some kind of issue in the end where I was watching it the whole time and didn't say anything about it. I cannot live with myself. So, that being said, hopefully you guys all understand where I'm coming from. And if somebody hates me for this, I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that because I know what my intentions are. And I know why I do the things that I do. And I know that sometimes, people don't like my approach. And I understand that. That is how humans work. That is what happens. Humans are very different. They have their own opinions. They have their own minds, they have their own brains, and they don't think exactly the same every single time they think. But there is a lot of people, I guarantee you, that want to say what I'm saying, but don't have the guts to say it because it hurts. It hurts. It'll hurt Selfie's feelings, and it will hurt JJ's feelings because JJ doesn't dislike Selfie. She loves Selfie. They're like best friends, just like me and Hannah are best friends. But JJ at one point said she would stop giving Selfie money because she was not sure if the money that she was giving Selfie was going towards drugs. And so if you ever think that about your friend, please just say that to them out of concern, at least. That way you can see if they're going to react the way that you should react if you are not using versus whether if you are using. Do you see what I mean? We're going to contour. I haven't contoured in such a long time that this just really feels so strange to me. All right, we're outlining the nose. And this is not a great place in my room on the bed to be doing this type of stream, but my dad needed my laptop to do his little gaming that he does, and so I just told him he could take it. But I am just going to do what I do. Also, I kind of really hate streaming lately still because of the fact that I always lose subs whenever I stream because people were used to me just doing the drama content, which I'm trying to get out of. And so if one of my content pieces is not drama, it's not interesting to those people. And I understand that, and I don't want to force people to stay here and watch and preview all my content and just, support me for no reason if they don't like me, especially. And so I need to get over the fact that the numbers go up and down a lot. Like, I'll gain 10, I'll lose 2. I'll gain 15, I'll lose 4. It's just the nature of the game. But it's very difficult because ultimately this is about the relationships being built. This is about me telling you about my secret diary that I'm basically reading out loud to you guys every time that I come up here because I just like to talk about my life and about my problems, and I feel like some people can relate or some people can get some help from the things that I'm saying. And ultimately, if it ends up just me doing what I do, and if it's 5 people watching, if it's 10 people watching, if it's no people watching, I'm still going to get a benefit from what I'm doing by being able to do what I'm doing. So, and then the eyeshadow palette. I need to go to TJ Maxx to see if they have any more of this brand because I absolutely love this brand. This is Glam Light Margarita. I got this from one of my subscribers, Suzanne, and I'm obsessed with it. As you see, it's a rainbow color selection of a palette. I absolutely love it, and we're going to see why I love it here in a second. Let's see if I got eye primer. Eyelid primer, where are you? And then I'm even going to do lashes too, guys. You're going to get a treat for my full makeup face today. All right, with this eyeliner, eyeshadow, it's Milani, and it is the eyeshadow primer. And I have to do like this before I put it on, or it goes on a little bit cakey. And so this is how we put it on, and I really want that tool to where I can do a cut crease. Dagnabbit, I thought I had a spoon up here because I really wanted to try a cut crease, but I don't think that I do. I don't have a spoon. So, I'm not sure what color combination I feel like doing today. I always like pinks. My shirt has purples in it, and I don't have a purple in this freaking palette. I just realized I don't have a purple, you guys. What in the world? So we're going to have to do something. And here's my blendy foundation brush thingamabobbie. Hopefully I don't have too many lines. It's very hard to see when the lighting is not great. And of course my nose always starts itching when I put foundation on. Who? Cindy Lou Who? Sorry. Alright, here we go. This is the most expensive brush that I own. This is the Smashbox All Over Shadow brush. I probably should clean it more than I do, but it's my go-to. It's the one that's in my bag that I carry with me when I go to work, and it is ideal. So, what color do we want to do, you guys? I should turn off members mode because it's like, I can't talk to myself, but okay, yeah, I can't do it from here. I cannot talk very well to myself. So let's see. We're going to start with a shot time. I need to go look to see. Ooh. And I'm not an expert, and I'm not the best eyeshadow person, so please don't judge me. We're trying to do a cut crease with shot time, okay? Ooh, I love it. What do you guys think? Dagnabbit. Members only. Okay. So we're just doing a cut crease, kind of. But it's kind of all over the place. And the reason that I love this palette is because there's hardly any fallout. See how there's nothing here? There's nothing here. It's a little bit over some more than I like it, but hardly any fallout. And so I don't have to worry about really fixing. I'm going to put concealer on in the end, but I don't really have to do much of the fixing after the fact. And so that's why I love it. I love it so much. So this is the first color we did, is this shot time right here. Doesn't look like it. It looks more brown in the pan, but it looks kind of reddish on the eye. So now we are going to do pink lemonade. Why not? Pink lemonade. Doo-doo. Okay, where do we go? Where does this go? Help you guys. All right, we're gonna do this. Oh no, my low power mode came on. I didn't realize that my low power mode was gonna come on. And so we're just doing the pink lemonade on the outer crust. I don't know why I said crust. Oh, I love pinks. I love them so much. This is going to be a clown look for a lot of people because they don't like this much, but I'm going to fix it up some. It's a work in progress, you guys. Bear with me. All right. So far we have shot time. We have, did we do fresh pineapple? I don't think so. We did pink lemonade. Okay. And so now I need to do something spicy on the inside, and I'm guessing I'm going to go with the fresh pineapple. So, fresh pineapple is going in the inner corner. I love this brush because it's like, it really works for every aspect of eye shadow. It just works. It's like, ooh. And then I love this formula because, as you see, it's not getting all over my face. It's literally staying still. It's staying put. And I don't have it on my shirt. I don't have it underneath my eyes. I'm impressed, you guys. I love this. I love this so much. I need to go out and get more of this. More of this brand. So then we're going to do, I don't know why this is called Prickly Pear, because it's literally pink. I would have called it watermelon or something. There's a watermelon already, but that's not a pear color. So I'm just like, what are we doing here? It's not a pear color. So it's a glittery accent to the color we already have here. And I need to watch more tutorials so I don't look like a clown in the end after I do these. But we're just playing around. I'm not really going very many places today. I probably won't get out of the car. So why not? I'm going to put my lashes on. We're just going to have a good time. And this is just so much fun because who doesn't love looking like a drag queen? I know I love it. So now we're going to do this tasty mango and kind of go over this little area so we can kind of blend it out. And so it goes together a little bit better between the two colors so that it's not just like this big giant pink starting to look like a black eye kind of blob. Just if you understand what I mean. Because it's starting to feel like it's looking like a pink black eye. But we're going to clean it up. It's not finished. So we got to put more of the glitter shinings because I'm absolutely obsessed with shiny glitter. And so there's that. Now I got to get my highlighter, the one that JJ got me. And I'm sorry in advance for those that are upset that I had the words I had for JJ. But it truly is, it's from a good place. I'm not doing it to harm her or to be really ugly. I just feel like there's some deep down, which I also have deep down stuff that I need to deal with, honestly. So I'm talking to myself while I'm talking to other people that I feel need the same type of reinforcement that I do. Just a second. I don't need your help, buddy, but thank you. All right. So, this is my Pat McGrath. And my nose always starts to itch. Like, this is craziness to me. All right. We're going to go through a couple more things. I love Get Ready With Me's. I wish I had waited to do the members only until after I was done with this because I just feel like it's hard to just talk to myself, but it'll have to do because I have to have members only streams so that people become members so that they're not thinking they're just membering up for no reason because that's not fun. Here's my concealer that we're going to use here shortly after I'm done adding the final touches. Let's see. I am looking for something, but now I don't remember what I'm even looking for. I hate when that happens. Does that happen to anybody else, or is it just me? This happens to me a lot. I just start looking for something. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm looking for. All right, dog, just chill. Chill out. So, this is the Pat McGrath highlighter palette. We're going to swatch it, okay? I'm obsessed. This is the one that they joked me, Selfie and JJ joked me really bad because I would wear this shit all over my face. Stop, dog. You don't need it. All right, so here's the bronze-ish color. You can't even see it. What is happening right now, you guys? The lighting's bad. Wrangler's like, where is it? All right, so you can't see it very good. I'm not going to swatch the other two colors. But, Wrangler, can you please go somewhere, buddy? So, no, stop. Back up. Back up. Okay. I'm going to have to go look for, I already forgot what I was just talking about that I needed. I need makeup transition wipes so that when I do a different color or I do a different thing, that it's not still got the other color on it. I used to have some, but, yeah. So, here is how I would do this highlight. It's like, stop! You're licking my makeup off! Stop it! He's like, I don't care. I don't care. He's so funny. This little guy. He's so funny. Okay, let's see. You just gotta kind of just... I'm following the guide of how I know how to put highlighter on from Unique, where it basically shows you where the highlight goes. And so, yeah. If you looked at this in actual sunlight or real good lighting, you would probably think, like, holy crap, she's putting this shit all over her. Because I am. Because I'm obsessed with it. But it'll get blended out. I'm not done. This is not the final product. Sorry. I also pulled this out because I wanted to see how the difference between, and this is why I say that I love this Glam Light palette so much, is because for my birthday, JJ got me this palette. It's Pat McGrath Labs Mothership, and there's this color in here that's like literally my favorite color of all time. Like just as in colors, not even just for a shadow, but this color. It's like my absolute favorite color. Stop it, Wrangler, stop it. And so I wanted to see if I could combine it and make it like a little more glitzy on my eye. And there's this pen that she got me that goes along with this that enhances the effectiveness of the shadow, that absolutely has to be used with it in order for it to work properly. And my nose will not stop itching now. It's gonna drive me nuts. So, okay, here it is. It's called Pat McGrath Intensify Eye the Artistry Wand, okay? And basically, Doug, you're driving me nuts. You pump it out to come up, and then you basically just, in the area that you're going to want to apply, and I don't know if I want to put it up here so that it just gets gunked on with this other product, but at the same time I do, because I really want to utilize that Pat McGrath color that I'm obsessed with, and it's just going to go in the dead center. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Actually, maybe it needs to go in this center of my corner of my eye. Get out of my purse. He's driving me nuts. I am excited to see if this works. And I have this towel down here, so I'm not just using the exact same brush without dusting it off. I've been putting it on this towel here. So you guys know I'm not just like recycling the brush and using every single thing with every different shade. That would be bad. You breathed on my mirror, my dude. And I don't like that. I kind of want to make the look that I have more iridescent, if that makes sense. Because this color is like a very iridescent color. I'm making such a mess. and I want to just make it more iridescent than it is. Okay? I wish I had my laptop so that we weren't doing this on my bed with my dinky camera. Can you guys see the difference? I think so. I think it's a little bit different. Let me plug this in just in case. I just realized that it's at 20% and I'm not anywhere near done. And so we're going to be sitting here for a minute, especially with my phone acting up. So we're going to buff this all out. We're going to blend it some and make it more smooth. I'm not going to go out like this looking like a clown, but I really want to incorporate this color and see, let's see if I can get a good swatch of it, because it doesn't, and I read this about Pat McGrath. It's like her colors on her eyeshadow are very difficult to work with, I've heard. And that makes me so sad because I really love this color so much. And I want to thank JJ for sending that to me. It really has it means the world to me, because I would never be able to afford this. I would never be able to have something like this, and I'm going to treasure this. This is going to be an eyeshadow palette that, as hard as it is to work with, I'm going to utilize this palette until the pan is empty. We're going to have empty pans on this one. But see how it's not really showing up very well? And I didn't put the pencil to make it more effective, the intensifier, but still it just feels like it should be a little bit easier to work with, and it's just not. And so that's why. Are you eating my toothbrush? I'm gonna kill him. He's eating my toothbrush that I don't even really know how he got into, but hey, here we are. So now that we've done as much of a coloring clown eye job that I want to do, I'm kind of going to buff it out with my, hopefully this doesn't ruin it completely, but I don't want it to be so intense. Bye, Danny. Thanks for coming. Love you, lady. I don't want it to be so intense to where I look like a clown. And so we're going to really tone it down by just kind of buffing it out with my brush. And you know, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not an expert in makeup, so, and I don't claim to be. And that is all. But it's fun. It's just like, when you feel good about yourself and you do things for yourself, it makes a difference in your life. You start to be happier. You start to be more thankful for things. You start to be grateful that, hey, I've got this beautiful jawline, or I have these gorgeous big giant eyes, or not saying that's me, but I'm just saying you start to appreciate things in life when you start looking better and you start taking care of yourself, because that act gets you to feel better overall. You got to do things that make you feel better as a person, as a woman, because it's really important. So now I've just got eyes left, and I guess if I end up doing lip color, I miss my lip sense, because it got old very quickly. Danny, what is happening? You retracted all your messages. What is going on? But so we're going to put the liner on the bottom. Wrangler is still eating my toothbrush. Hannah and I are definitely doing a live on all of this drama. Here comes shortly. Probably not today because she's still not feeling good, but very soon, because it's just been a long time coming and we need to address some of the stuff that's being said. But it won't be tonight, sadly, because she's still not feeling well. I am possibly going to go live when I go to the EMS station, which again, it might be tomorrow. And I am, ooh, look at this little matte concealer. I'm going to go to Marshall's because I need to look for, Marshall's and TJ Maxx. I need to look for more Glam Light palettes, and I need to look for storage boxes, and I need to, there was something else. I hate when I forget something. All right, so we're doing eyes still. Let's see if I can do this like this, you guys. This is always the hardest part, and both eyes never come out the same or anywhere near being the same, and then you're like, oh, damn. I guess that turned out okay for now. I'm going to end up putting the lashes on to top it off. And so I don't typically worry too much about the top liner. It kind of gets covered up by the lashes at times, and so you never know how well it'll come through. So I'm going to cover it for the moment. I should have at least turned on my ring light, you guys. I'm sorry. I just didn't realize it's dark already outside. It's like it's starting to like be gloomy out there. And Wrangler's over there eating a toothbrush. Like it's his best toy at the moment. This is ridiculous, Wrangler. Alright, so that's about as good as it's going to get right now. And then we've got eyelashes left. My nose won't stop itching now. I hate that with a passion, but we're going to have to deal with it. And I really love that my KBD Beauty turned out way better than the last color. This is, again, medium 27, and I really like it. I know why that powder foundation went viral, because it's pretty daggone amazing. All right, this is from TJ Maxx. This is Becca, and it is Blackberry. It's basically like a mood-changing lip color. Like, it's different for everybody. And my lips, for whatever reason, don't allow my color to stay in my, and I hate that. I hate a lot of things now that I think about it, and that's not a good way to be. We're almost done, you guys, and then I'm going to close this out. Ugh, why? I wonder if I have the balls to take Wrangler to the pet store today. He needs food, but I don't want to get the same food that he was eating before. And I don't know what new food to try because the vet gave him some Dermacare food. But the vet said that that food has to be eaten solely. So he can't have any other kinds of treats. He has to have that same brand of treats if he's going to have treats at all. And he can't have scraps or table food or any of that stuff. And my parents don't seem to grasp that it is really important to not feed him table scraps. So they just feed it to him anyway. And so he starts getting itchy, and the food is expensive. So it's like there's no point in buying really expensive food that's designed to work a certain way when the rest of the household is not going to follow the rules of how the food needs to be eaten, if that makes sense. So I need to go out and figure out another type of food that maybe will be easier on his stomach and would be better for him, because he's just having a hard time with allergies. It's like he's allergic to life. And I don't know how to fix that for him. All right, let's just get the eyelashes over with because my nose won't stop being itchy, and I hate that. It drives me nuts. This is not for you. This is the Ulta bag. These are lashes. These are not for you. Sir, excuse me. Feather lashes with Invisi band. What? If there's an Invisi band, does that mean you just... No. Apply adhesive. Okay. Because I'm like, does that mean there's a sticky adhesive already on these? Because that would be ideal. But no. Of course there is not. We gotta check the fit first, Frankie. Don't forget to check the fit. I'm sorry, you guys can't talk. I have it on member only mode, and I don't know how to fix it to where it goes away after I've already set it to that, especially while I'm in. Dog, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me. You messed up my view. You messed up my view. Hey. All right, these are Ardell whispies. He wants them. Fine, here, go. Take it over there. Take it over there. Rip it apart. Have at it. He loves anything that he can tear to shreds. Like, he thinks he's a big Billy Badass dog. And whatever. Have at it. Rip it up. Rip it to shreds. I don't care. Big bad bully dog. You're just so big and bad. I know. You're just a mean machine. Just a big Billy Badass. Oh boy, he is ripping that all up. That's okay. All right, so you need to have a pair of tweezers to properly position the lashes. Stop it. I don't need you here. Go. Eat your paper. He's driving me nuts. How am I going to take him to a store? All right, first you kind of got to get a measurement. And that actually works. Why do my nose itch every time that I do this? So then we put a little bit of glue. For those of you that had been asking me to do this tutorial, here we go. Sometimes it doesn't work like I wanted to on the first try. And so we are going to try a second round if it doesn't work only. But it should. It should. Just say a prayer. Wrangler. All right, let's see. I just kind of use this end of the tweezers to make sure that it's pushed down. See what a difference that makes? It's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. Now we got to do the other side. Okay. Since this side fit in size, I'm pretty sure this other side's going to fit. Wrangler. He's driving me nuts, you guys. I hate doing lives because it's like something that I fully enjoy. And then I have so many people that just decide like, hey, I really don't like you. So I'm just going to unsub. Stop it! It sucks. Stop! God, I need Caesar Milan. For anyone that comments after this, please give me some pointers or some ideas as to dog training that works. That's kind of simple because he's driving me nuts. He's driving me nuts. I know he needs to get fixed, but he's just driving me nuts. And I know he's home a lot. My parents are here, but they don't take care of him like I do. And so he's kind of just, and that's my fault. So it looks like this actually worked the very first attempt, which is very rare. Very rare for it to just work. And now we're just going to kind of buff out this look. With my little makeup brush that blends everything together. And hopefully, what do you guys think? Don't mind my laundry in the back. See, sometimes this feels like it sticks out a little bit, but no, I think that's good. I think that works. We did it! Yay! Again, thank you guys all for supporting me. Thank you so much for the Patreon members. Thank you for my members on my channel. And thank you so much to all the PayPal donations that I've gotten here recently. I don't want to name people by name just because I didn't get the permission. And a lot of you guys send money and it's like their first, last names up there. I don't want to, you know, voice that. But I truly appreciate you guys for that. Any little bit of help really, truly helps me. I'm a single mom. I'm not going to go into my sob story, but it's much appreciated, you guys. I thank you so much for being here. I thank you for the support. And until next time, I shall see you guys on the flip side. And that's about it. Bicycle.